Hi, I'm Karen Mole, and I'm from scifivision.com. Thanks so much for speaking with me today. This is one of my favorite chapters, and I love. This is really a fable. I felt, and I really
Yeah.
enjoyed it. I want to talk a little bit about the title and what you think that means. The woman who was fed by a duck. At no point does the duck serve a meal. Uh,
No.
uh, and you know they meet when your character is actually feeding the duck. So I wonder if you could talk about what viewers could kind of expect from that title.
Well, it's based on a story in the book Roar, which is a collection of short stories that really are fables. And it's the story in the book is called "The Woman Who Was Fed by a Duck." Um, I made sense of it for myself by saying this is a woman who meets the duck and is fed by the duck and thinks that she's being fed something good for her, given something sustainable or sustaining, and then slowly realizes over the course of the episode that she's being fed something very, very bad for her, and ultimately learns how to feed herself. So that's how I kind of tried to map out or make sense of the title.
That's exactly how I felt as I was watching it. what,
Mm.
what she's being fed was changing. You talked in the press
Yeah.
conference today about this being your first time on set post pandemic.
Yeah.
I know everyone's asking you about working with a duck or a flock of ducks or other. I mean, was that the most unusual thing about being on set?
I think I thought the most unusual thing about being on set was going to be working with the duck, and somehow, for some reason, in some way, I just got used to it very quickly. And the way that we designed just worked. I would be, talking to the actual live duck who, would be looking at me and like responding and listening and watching and reacting. And then I would have Justin Kirk, the actor, who voices Larry the duck, just off camera, with an earshot, um, playing the scenes with me. So that ended up working out very well, and didn't end up being the hardest part of shooting the episode.
And I thought Justin was really great. I mean, we never see
Yeah.
him, but I think he really, in a tough role in a woman-centric production, to be this not a great guy, maybe.
Yeah.
Did you guys have a chance to rehearse together in advance?
No, I think we just got there on the day and did it. There wasn't a lot of prep time for that. And like I said, it just ended up working out. And I was very grateful that he was game, not just for the episode, but to be around and to kind of play that off camera, very crucial and critical and important and supportive part. Yeah.
In the time we have left, I wanted to ask you about. I felt this was really one reason I related to this so much was I felt this chapter was really universal for women
Mm.
who are of a certain age and still single, and for women who are dating. And I wondered if how you connected with that, if that's something you've experienced. I don't know if you're married or not, or if you have a sister who harasses you, or
No, the one of the things that I appreciated, I don't know that I connected it with it for that reason, but I did appreciate that, I know that we're talking a lot about the duck, but I think that just as critical to the show is the relationship between her and her sister, and that there's this disconnect and lack of connection between them. And the thing that I think helps her go back to Larry at the end of the episode and see him out of her place is getting to speak honestly with her sister and be seen by her sister, and getting to tell her sister, I love you. I'm glad you're happy, but the things that make you happy are not necessarily the things that make me happy, because I'm different from you. And you wanting them for me and kind of maybe foisting them on me, even though it comes from a good place, is not working for me anymore.
again, great. Well, again, one of my favorite chapters. Thank you so much for speaking with me today. Have a great
Thank
afternoon.
you very much. You too. Bye.